Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is Master Alex. Welcome. Today I would like to share with you how we can use those like a beautiful painting and create like a good Feng Shui energy. So painting is so important. It's not just decoration. With a nice painting, you have a really good renovation and decoration effect. It brings a good atmosphere to your home, and it can also bring some like a good Feng Shui energy to your home. So painting is so important. Traditionally, we don't want to hang any picture with too negative meaning, or when you take a look, you will feel like sad, you will feel like disappointed, you create some like a unnecessary negative idea. Then those painting is not a really good idea to hang there. Or those painting with a too dark in color, then we also not recommend you hang into your home, because dark color is not, when you compare with the painting, have a more colorful, bright color, can bring like a happiness, like a positive like a meaning, that will be more appropriate. And there's some guideline we can pay attention, which is when we open the front door, we take a look for your inside, and over the wall, if we can hang like a nice positive image, that will be really, really good for you, the Feng Shui. Because every single time when you open the front door, you try to step into your house, then you can see something happiness, something positive that will create a good atmosphere to you and to all the family members. It's the same meaning. When you open your front door, you take a look for the outside. We don't want to see any like a sharp angle, like a big tree blocking you, or T-streak, or trash bin, or anything negative outside. So it's same meaning. So for your home, when you open the front door, step into your home, we want to see something positive. Or you hang like a nice painting with a positive image, that would be really, really good Feng Shui energy. And if, let's say, nowadays people will try to hang some like a modern style picture, those picture is too abstract for you. If you even don't know what's the meaning for that kind of picture, I highly recommend that you think twice before you hang over there, because even for you, you don't know the meaning. So for other people, for your family member, they have their own interpretation. So there will be create some unnecessary conflict or risk, because those pictures, when we hang in our home, we want to make sure that 100% make sure that this is a positive. So we hang over there, there's no question to ask. Then that will be more appropriate. Or there's some picture will create some like a negative emotion. Let's say you hang a picture with a white snow. Although snow is a really romantic, especially show the winter time, the winter style, but because the snow is represent the winter time, and winter time is cold, and people want to slow down in the winter time, so that's why we don't recommend that one. If let's say if you can choose the 4 seasons, winter time is the number one we try to avoid that, because everything is it's too cold, it's slowing down, it's not too much like a living activity in the snow situation. Autumn time is also like a romantic, but again, we try to minimize it, because the autumn time, it will ready for the winter, so we create going down, like the energy is like declining, so that's why we don't want that. So when we want to choose, springtime actually is the best, because springtime is after the cold winter, everything will wake up, and then the living energy try to rising, that will be good. Or a picture with a summertime, let's say people play on the beach, or like an ocean, or like any summer activity, those pictures is also good, because summertime is also represent like an activity, active, good energy. Then you can also hang in your home. They were good. And there's some like a natural scenes picture. Maybe you need to think twice, especially those with too much strong energy. Let's say a picture with a tornado, although so beautiful. But is too much damaging energy. So that's why we highly recommend you think twice before you hand those pictures. Or a picture with like a thunderstorm, like a lightning, they're so like a stunning and beautiful, but you will create some negative energy for your home. So maybe you need to think twice before you hand those pictures. Or a picture with like a big wave or even a tsunami, then definitely you need to avoid that kind of picture. Another picture people would like to hand is some picture of an animal. If like a cute, lovely animal, that would be no issue. But if let's say, if you hand a picture with the lion, tiger, you can see the claws and sharp teeth, that picture you need to think twice before you hand into your home. Or there's a picture with like a white tiger, that picture you need to really think twice before you hand over there, because white tiger is represents some like a car accident, tragedy, disaster, lawsuit, bad people, especially when you hand those pictures in your right hand side, because left is a left dragon and right is white tiger. The dragon side is represent the good people helping you, and the tiger side, although it's represent the money luck, but it also represent the bad people, tragedy, disaster, that kind of things. So if you hand a white tiger in your right hand side, that will create a strong white tiger energy. So it's not a really good thing to do that. Another picture you need to pay attention is for the 12 zodiac picture. If let's say if your zodiac is a dragon and you hand a picture with a dog, and we know that dog and dragon are against each other, so it's not a really good thing for you. But if let's say if you hand a picture with a monkey or rat or rooster, they're good to you. But for your family, maybe you have a different family member, so you need to calculate all of them. But I highly recommend you can hand some like other picture. Just try to avoid those like a zodiac is against you. That will help. In traditional Feng Shui concept, we're talking about the mountain and water. Mountain is so important. It's all related to population, to people, the health, the quality. And for the water, it represents the money luck. So those are two important concepts. So we recommend the mountain at the back and then the water element in the front. So at the back, you can hand some like a picture with a nice mountain. I can tell you, a nice mountain picture is really tough to find. If let's say the mountain is too much rock, like a rocky mountain, it's not a really good thing, because those rocks have a sharp angle, it's against you. Or the mountain, if there's not too much tree, a barren mountain, it's not a really good thing to do that. Or the mountain, the shape is not really nice, then you need to think twice before you hand it at the back. There's two types of shape which are really good. One is we call the earth style, which is the mountain, the peak is like a really fat. That is good for money luck, because earth style mountain is good for money. And another picture is let's say the mountain is a round shape at the peak. A round shape at the peak is a metal mountain. Metal mountain is also good for your reputation, also good for your money luck. You can also hand at the back, but it's really tough to find. But try to make sure that you don't hand any picture with the water at the back, especially those like a waterfall, because waterfall is nice, especially those like a Niagara Fall is stunning and is strong water energy. But for residential, I highly recommend you think twice before you hand those waterfall picture, especially don't hand at the back. You can hand some like a nice water picture in the front. Let's say a picture with the lake, really peaceful. The water is still, because this is a Feng Shui concept. We're talking about the mountain and the water. The mountain, which is not moving because it's there, is there. So we want to have a balance. So we want the mountain with different shape, ups and down, left and right. So we use the dragon to represent the mountain, because we want to create a balanced style. So the mountain is not moving. We want to look like it's moving. It's a really active one. And for the water, it's floating, it's moving. so it's moving too fast. So we want to slow down. So any slow, still, nice water will create a good Feng Shui energy. Niagara Falls is not a really good idea to do that. But you can hang a picture with like a lake in front of you, a nice beach, or a nice ocean in front of you. That will definitely help. And some people will also try to hang those pictures with a city view, let's say Manhattan view at the back is also maybe a good idea, but it depends because we don't want to see any sharp angle, sharp like things is against you. But for the general tower or building view should be fine. And there's another picture we can try and also can create some good energy to us. Let's say if your zodiac is a goat, horse, ox, you can hang a picture with like a mature, like a wheat field, golden wheat field, because the golden wheat field is ready for you to harvest. Those are good money luck for you, and it's really highly recommended. Or a picture with the flower is also good because flower will create good atmosphere for you. A picture with like a red wine can create like an enjoyment to you. Fish will create some like a positive money luck to you. Picture with some fruit, apple, orange juice, because those are result is good. We know that flower is good, but it's the process. It's really beautiful. But fruit or wheat field or nuts, you name it, those are the product for you to harvest. Those are the ready products, so it's more related to the money luck. And for you, if let's say if you are doing some sales job, picture like this is really good. I highly like that kind of picture. You can see that this picture, you have a still water there, and then you have a beach. Just like you are the middleman. You connect the buyer and seller together and get the job done. So this is create a good Feng Shui energy to you there. And there's the sun is also really good for the Feng Shui style. But here is a question. If the picture with the sun like this, you really have no idea whether it's a sunrise or sunset. So I will recommend you like this. If let's say if I go to Feng Shui the bar or nightclub, I will ask the boss to hang that picture at the west side of the home because it represents the sunset. So after the sunset is the nighttime, so therefore the businesses come because their business at the night have more business. But for me as a Feng Shui master, or for you if you do like a normal daily job, I highly recommend that you hang those pictures with the sun on the east side. So recommend a nice sunrise and give you the hope and good blessing energy. And you have the morning time, the lunch time, the tea time, the dinner time to finish your business, to get the job done. So that will be really good. And other picture, if represents some positive image or happiness, is also appropriate to your home. And I wish you good luck. Thanks for watching. Bye. If you want to learn more about traditional Feng Shui setting and knowledge, I have a book in Amazon.com. The name is Practical Feng Shui 101. You can go there, take a look. I put a link down below. And if you want to learn more about current Feng Shui setting and yearly Feng Shui tips, I also have a book for you, free of charge. I put a link down below. You're welcome to go there, download it. And thanks for watching. Good luck.